Good morning, sunshines. It is Monday morning. It is early. It's about 6:30 this morning. Wilbur says good morning too. Oh, coffee. Last night I got a question and I was talking about the challenge.
Good morning. I am in the middle of editing this video and I need to pop in because I need to give you some context. My brain was not all the way awake, so I apologize ahead of time. But the challenge that we're speaking of is a creative clearing challenge. Take one small space and spend 7 days clearing not only that space, but all of the clutter inside that is preventing or even intensifying all of the outside stuff. So that's a challenge that I'm starting. I will be launching it next week. I will leave the link in the description below, but I just wanted to give you some basis um, so that you know exactly why we are talking about what we're talking about, how that question came up, because you deserve it all. Anyway, back to the video.
The question was, how do you know if it is overwhelm or whether it's procrastination? I felt like that was literally a perfect question. And I'll tell you why. And I tried to explain it last night, but it has been on my mind ever since then. Like I was dreaming about this question. Whoa, my mind gets stuck on little things, but I think it's important. The difference between overwhelm and procrastination. Last night, when I was describing it, when you walk into a space and it is so overwhelming that you have to leave in order to calm yourself down, in order to be okay, that's one thing. If once you're calm, you make the conscious decision not to do something you know you need to do, it doesn't have anything to do with overwhelm. It has everything to do with you procrastinating on it. That can or cannot be a good thing. I don't think all procrastination is bad, but when it's preventing you from getting stuff done, that's a problem. Also, overwhelm. If you walk into a space and you're overwhelmed, welcome to my home. I'm going to have to show you my home later this week, at least my bedroom. When you walk into a space and there's so much stuff and it's everywhere and it's overwhelming, that itself is a problem. Somehow we've got to do something so that it's not overwhelming to walk into that space. This is our home. This is our home. This is supposed to be our sanctuary, not our prison. And I say our because I'm going through it myself. Our homes are supposed to be, or should be, I don't know about supposed to because everybody has different things, but your home should be your sanctuary. It should be the place you feel most comfortable, the place you feel least overwhelmed. And if it's not, we've got to figure out a way to push through that. One thing that has been working for me, because I do get overwhelmed, a lot of it is the emotions that are surrounding this stuff, because a lot of my clutter is items that I got from my parents when they passed away, items that I still have for my granddaughter, and she passed away in 2019. Those are emotionally charged items. Whether I will or will not use them is beside the point. Sometimes you just don't want to let things go because of what they represent. A lot of my things have those emotionally charged aspects to them, I guess you could say. Also, one thing that I have realized is that even though I do have I had a lot of stuff before my parents passed away. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of jewelry. I have a lot of things that are associated with past versions of me. Versions of me that at the time were great, that I do have good memories from, but I am no longer that person. There becomes kind of a guilt associated with that too, even though I love the person that I'm becoming. I love where my life is headed. There is a sense of loss when I think about the person that I used to be. I think by taking time to go through those aspects. I mean, okay, so I'm going to talk specifically about jewelry. I got a job once. I was working at Cato's. I bought a lot of jewelry. I bought a lot of nice clothes. And it was the first time in my life that I ever had a job that I could dress up for. It felt good to dress up. It felt good to, put on the accessories and the jewelry. And I very quickly realized that so was not me. I am not a dress up kind of person. I am not a wear jewelry all the time person. But it felt good. So as I was going through all of the jewelry, because my mom also had a lot of jewelry that she gave me. Thank heavens I didn't get all of it. When I was going through the jewelry, my jewelry, her jewelry, I picked some of the most important ones. This ring, that was my mother's ring. My mother's ring. My mom's mother's ring. It has a birthstone for each one of us 3 children. I kept that. A matter of fact, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it to honor her. I'm wearing it because it means something special to me. But there was a lot of her other jewelry that, number one, I'm not going to wear, but that I didn't like. I just didn't like it. So I was able to donate those things. When it comes to my jewelry, what I found was I was mourning, and I know that sounds so freaking weird. I was mourning that past version of me because for so long in my life, I felt like I've always worked dead-end jobs. I've always, I'm talking warehouse work, fast food, telemarketing, stuff. And it didn't matter what I wore. Nobody cared what I looked like. I didn't have to get presentable. And so I finally felt like when I got that job, I finally felt like I was doing something with myself because I had to get ready for work every day. Like literally get ready, like do my hair, put my makeup on, get dressed, put my jewelry on, look presentable, go do the damn thing. I felt like I finally was amounting to something. I realized very quickly that's not the person I wanted to be. But as I'm going through this jewelry, I'm still mourning that version of me, even though that's not the version I wanted to be. But because those feelings of, I finally made it, I'm finally a respectable adult, I finally have a job that I have to get dressed up for. Like, I'm doing the big girl thing now, right? Oh my gosh. My whole point is, yes, it's overwhelming, but we need to choose to keep going back and dealing with those emotions so that we can let that stuff go. It's not easy. And sometimes it's little bits at a time. It took me, it took me 7 hours to go through that jewelry. And it wasn't a lot. It really should not have taken me 7 hours to go through. But I allowed myself to sit with that grief. I allowed myself to sit with that jewelry and then let it go. I did keep quite a bit because I don't think I'm ready to get rid of everything yet. But that's okay. I don't have to gut everything in order to make progress, and progress really is the most important thing. It's not the perfection. It's not getting a picture perfect minimalistic. I'm not a minimalistic person, so having a minimal style home is really freaking stupid for me to even try for. I'm not a minimal person. I'm a go big or go home kind of person, right? It's something that I know through experience is you gotta be honest with yourself. To hell with what everybody else thinks. You have to be honest with yourself to really make progress. It's easy to say, oh, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to, I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle it. Overwhelm is an emotion that only lasts for a small amount of time. Once that passes, the choices that you make past that is on you. And you might walk into that space and get overwhelmed 20,000 times. But one of those times you're going to grab one item and take it out with you and just hold it and sit with it and not be overwhelmed and just focus on one item, not the whole area, just one item. And I think that is the biggest thing. Know yourself. Be honest with yourself about why you're doing certain things. It doesn't matter what other people think because we're all different. We all have unique needs. We all have unique ways of doing things. The way that you organize and the way that you want your home to feel comfortable for you is going to be different than somebody else. Be okay with that. Just be honest about it. Just be honest with yourself. That's my biggest thing. Be honest with yourself and push through the uncomfortable parts, even if it takes a long time, because you deserve, we deserve peace. We deserve to live in a home that is not a constant source of stress and overwhelm and feelings of despair. That's the word I was looking for. Feelings of despair. We deserve better. So let's make it happen. That's all I gotta say. Do me a favor. Like that comment yesterday of how do you know whether it's overwhelm or procrastination was literally one of the most amazing questions anybody could have ever asked. I want to see if you can top it. Ask me more questions because I'm telling you, like, I'm not an expert, but I'm really good at solving problems. I am a problem solver. I'm a good one. So if you have an issue and haven't figured out what to do about it, let me know in the comments and either I can help you with it or I will find resources to help you with it. Because I got you. I got you. Let's clear this so that we can clear that. Because it's all about getting back to projects. I love my fiber. I love y'all. Bye now.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody